another interesting Instagram live, and I'm really thrilled to have you all join this today. I'm just inviting one of my friends, Divya, to join me here, and we will have very interesting conversation. I so knew you will be the first one to be here. Thank you for joining. So, who all have joined this conversation? Let me just give a brief introduction about myself. If you have joined, you already know. My name is Jyoti Pandey, and a little bit about myself. Coming from 15 years corporate background, I understand the struggle of corporate professionals who feel stuck and stagnant in their career. Day-to-day joy has become a misery for you. You would love to feel empowered both in your personal and professional life. Working on these issues is where I do my best. So I'm just waiting for Divya to join, and then we will have a very interesting conversation on how you should handle your corporate life. Divya, can you see the invite? Anushri, before that, would you like to join the conversation? I'm just waiting for my friend.
ஃபோன் பண்ணி கத்துறாங்க நாளைக்கு அன்லோட் பண்ணோம்னாரு.
Hi,
Hi,
ma'am.
Anu. Yes,
How
how
are
are
you,
you?
ma'am? I'm good, ma'am.
Great. So I'm really thankful for you to be joining me whenever we throw a live, maybe Colonel or me or anyone from the community. So we are really grateful.
Even we are also grateful to have you, such a great coach you are.
So what is going on with your corporate or professional life?
As of now, I'm going for college, completing assignment, going on tests.
That's really nice that even at this point in time, you are so serious about taking your life to a level and you are always surrounded by positive people. So I'm really happy for you. In case you need any assistance from any one of us, we are always there. Feel free, okay?
Okay, sure, ma'am.
அதெல்லாம்
If
போய்
you
கிளியர்
have any
பண்ணுங்க சார். நம்ம
questions, you can ask, no problem, or you can write it in the comments as well. All right?
நம்ம புதுசா
Sure,
Yes.
ma'am.
கேட்டீங்கன்னா ஒரு
Thanks for joining. Yeah. So hello Divya, welcome once again.
Hi, hi Jyoti. Thank you so much.
Yes. So I was talking about how to handle the corporate life and where we talk about work-life balance. You know, there is very important perspective that most of people miss royally, and that is people want to grow, people want to be somewhere, want to earn more money, but they do not have any clue. So I was having a conversation with one of my clients, and he was like, I want to be financially stable. So what does that mean to you? Because 1 crore is less for me. For someone, even 5 lakhs is sufficient enough and he will feel stable in his life. So, what does that financial stability means to you? That is important. And, we are talking about the power of writing down your goals because once you write down your goals, you are half the battle done. So, welcome, Divya. And before we start, I would like you to give a brief introduction about yourself to the audience and viewers so that they know you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jyoti, for having me over here. And I'm Divya, as Jyoti said, and I'm a happiness and transformational coach, mind hacker, and also an author. And before getting into coaching, I've worked in the travel industry for more than 2 decades. And yeah, that's basically about me. And now I'm into coaching, and I enjoy it. Yeah.
Great. So, before that, I would like to thank everyone who have joined Priyanshu, COO, NYC, Sirat. Hi, Sirat. Colonel Aditya, always there whenever we do something good. So, so any one of you, if you would like to share your thoughts about writing goals. So because I think, it started with me a long time back when I was not even a coach and not even close to this. Whatever I wanted, I used to write it on a piece of paper and it is like manifestation. And what happens is I would like you to know a little bit about this When you write down your goals or your outcomes, what you want to have in life, what you want to achieve, where you want to be coming from 1 year, 3 year, or 5 year, your goals on a piece of paper, automatically a part of your left brain and a part of your right brain gets activated. So the left brain is your logical brain because we think we do everything through logic. So a part of your left brain gets activated and a part of your right brain gets activated, which is basically, your visualization brain. So it is said that your mind is the biggest printer you have ever seen. If you can see it, that's how you can manifest it and it will happen for sure. Because what happens is, I would just like my audience to know a little bit about this. What happens is once you write all these things, your goals on a piece of paper, then there's something called RAS that gets activated and that will help you see the opportunities around that you have been missing so far. So everyone wants to be rich. Everyone wants to become a manager. Everyone wants to become a CEO. Everyone wants to be Elon Musk, own a company and do this and that. But vaguely, not clearly. So, Divya, what do you think about having a clarity of what you want and writing your goals, which is very close to me?
Yeah, yeah, it is very close to me also because once you write down your goals and you set deadlines to it, I mean, you set a time limit to it that by so and so date, like I plan to achieve it, and then you break them down into, smaller goals or outcomes, then it really becomes easier to achieve them and it gives you a lot of clarity and focus and and it also reduces the stress because you might feel that how am I going to achieve such a big goal, but if you break it down then it becomes easier and it reduces stress, so that's what I would like to say.
Yeah. So basically, have you realized something like when you are planning to buy a car, which is something, any model, any particular model. So the moment you decide that you would like to buy a car, automatically, because your RAS is activated right now, so all of a sudden, everywhere on the road, you tend to see the same model, the same color. So having said that, was this car not on that road prior to you looking at it? No, it was always there. But since your RAS has been activated to a point that whenever there is an opportunity or whatever you want, it will ask your brain to look at that particular areas only. So, would you like to elaborate on this, Divya?
Yeah, yeah, the car was always there. But the thing is that by constantly, really thinking about it and having that in mind, you are able to, really manifest it. And like it's a like somebody I can see in the comments, somebody is it's a very relatable example. Yeah, definitely, it's a very relatable example. And like because since you have been having that in your mind, so if you have it in your mind and once you see that car, and then you are able to really relate to it, and it is really it becomes easy for you to really achieve it and to go for it. Yeah, yeah, that is my take on this. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Divya, for adding to that. And hello, everyone who all have joined right now. Zach, I can see Davisha, I can see Arya. So this someone is Arya Nair, and she has been a wonderful coach as well. And we have been a part of one of the Instagram with Colonel Aditya. So thank you so much. I think again I have a request. I'll just see. So yes, so basically this RAS, which is a reticular activating system. So initially, when we talk about me being a coach, right? So what made me become a coach? It is said that your mess is your message, right? So if you are stuck in a monotonousy, and this is something that you hate, this is something that I always have hated, and that is the reason such a prestigious black gown of being a lawyer. When I thought over it, that it is becoming monotonous at some point in time, and I am seeing the same pattern, the same thing over and over again. People are crying over pending cases which has been there. So the longest that I saw was 14 years. was a divorce matter that was pending in the court. And since I was into hardcore criminal, I was seeing all those things. So that gave me a, hit to change the industry and look for some other industry also where there is a challenge. And you being a challenger, I'm ready to accept challenges. And I switched cities, I switched to different operation altogether. So I started with mortgage, insurance, and a lot of other hospitality industry. And you being from hospitality industry as well, you understand how these patterns, when we are so much comfortable in our so comfort zone and only crying and sobbing that I want to reach there, I want to achieve something, but I'm not able to because of lack of clarity. And this clarity is really important, and that clarity only comes from you give your mind your instruction. So, Divya, I would like to quote something here which I follow. So, when we go to a restaurant, right, we don't just ask
Mm-hmm.
the waiter to get whatever is good according to him, right? What we do is we ask for a menu and we mention particular three or four items from that menu. Hey, bring me this. So I always believe, and I'm really sorry if I'm, disappointing someone, but this is what I follow is I consider universe as a bartender who is there to work on my orders. So if you want something, be so specific, so detailed that universe do not have any other choice than to manifest it. So Divya, do you believe that, writing down your goals and having clarity, you get a lot of opportunities and you attract those opportunities, and that's how you grow and you evolve?
Yeah, definitely. Like it's very important to have clarity in life and clarity in your goals. That's a very important thing. Say you need to be very specific, and you need to set a deadline to it that by so and so date, I mean that I'm going to achieve it. Say supposing like I mean I'm just giving an example. Say supposing you want to have a cat, so you need to be specific that
The breed.
what which color cat do you, yeah, the breed, and which color cat do you want, and I mean what are the eyes color of the eyes of the cat. I mean just to give an example, I mean you need to be really specific about everything, I mean just like that saying that I just want a cat, so and you're not clear that which color and the other specifications, if you're not clear about that, then it becomes difficult to achieve your goals, or it will be difficult for you to find a cat. I mean if you tell someone that I need a cat, so and you're not telling that black, white, which color, and which breed, so how will that person be able to help you? So you really need to be very specific, whatever you want, and there needs to be a lot of clarity.
Hmm.
And that is, yeah, then only you'll be able to achieve it. Otherwise, it's just vague, I just want a cat. So it's very vague. It's
Mhm.
not clear. So clarity and the specific thing that you want, that's very important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that is I got reminded of a client who used to be a nurse in one of the private hospitals. So I tell you, she was always manifesting that I want a flat. I want a flat. I want to own a flat because 20 years of her life she has been staying in a rented apartment, and the rent was really low. And this lady was continuously manifesting that I want a flat. I want a flat. And once she came on coaching sessions, that's what I told her. See, if you get a flat which is of 300 or 500 square feet, will this satisfy what you want? And that was the bulb on moment. She understood that what is the particular specification? Is it a south facing or a north facing? Would you like to have, some space around for children to play or something, or it has to be so detailed that your mind can see it. And that's how she understood the importance of it. And she started getting, I'm not sure what is the salary for the nurses in private, but she used to get really less pay. And that was really frustrating. She wanted to increase, but because of clarity, she was not able to get what she wanted, and there comes the we call it manifestation, people call it law of attraction, but it all starts with having the clarity of what you want in life. So someone is I have seen a lot of associates in organization, in my last organizations, wherein people want to grow, they want a hike, they want a designation, but what will that designation bring to them? What are your plans? What is the deliverables? So I have always told my team that, you don't get a designation. The organization gives you a designation, but it is your people who make you a leader, or you who accept you as a leader once you start delivering at that. So even if you are an associate, you want to grow to a step of team leader. So you should always go and talk and sit with your team leader and ask, okay, these are the things that you're doing. Would you like me trying this for a week? And definitely you have a supervision, you can supervise, but can I? So if you don't have the urge, if you don't have the mindset to take the task, definitely the designation is never going to come, because with designation comes responsibilities. So what is your add on to this, Divya?
Yeah, definitely. Just having a designation is not enough. Like with designation, definitely there is a great responsibility which comes with it. So you should know that. I mean, you should be clear about, when you have that designation, then what are the steps you are going to follow, what exactly you are going to do, and if I mean, if you are, and you need to know about, maybe if your designation is, I mean, it requires you to work to know about various other
Mhm.
departments, then you need to know about each and every department, and you need to be clear about it. I mean, you can't just say that, now I have this designation, so I can do, I'm very happy and I can do whatever I would like to do, but it doesn't function that way. You need to have clarity, and you need to know what specifically, you need to have a plan for it, that what exactly you are going to do step by step, and then only you will be able to do justice to your designation. Just having a designation will not do anything for
Correct.
you.
And
Yeah, that's what I would
yeah,
like.
that is very beautifully explained, Divya. The first part comes is, if you are you ready for that designation? Are you ready for that step up? So first, it is said that if you want to become someone, you need to inculcate or imbibe the characteristics, the behavior, the habits, the requirement of that designation, and that's how universe will show you the opportunity to be there. It is not that you have to cry, sulk, and sob over something that you want. You need to act. You want to grow, you need to act. You want to get into relationships, start talking to people around whom you are fascinated or mesmerized, So there are a lot of things that only needs action. So I'll tell you one thing, people are very much carried away by the movie Secret, right? So the secret is something which is not gonna work if you don't understand the basics. So the basic is, you need to act. When you act in that, hemisphere, or and in that particular zone wherein you want to achieve something, that's when the universe show up the opportunities for you to grab, and that's how you grow,
Mhm.
right? I think you're stuck. Okay. So in the meanwhile,
Yeah,
yeah, in the meanwhile, I would like to
I
talk
couldn't hear the
to,
last.
I'd like to talk to my audience as well. Thank you for joining, first of all. And if any one of you have any suggestions, opinion, thoughts, or any topics you would like to discuss, or if you would like to be a part of this Instagram live, just send me a request and I'll have you there. Yes, Divya, sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, no, that's fine. Like I couldn't hear the last sentence that you said, what you were saying. So because it suddenly, I think there was some internet
Mhm.
issue, so I couldn't hear the
Okay,
last
I was
sentence.
just talking about,
Will it be
it
possible?
all starts with action. So only watching the movie every week, Secret, I have been, talking to a lot of people who are working in corporates, crying, sobbing, everything. And their rebuttal is, okay, even I watched Secret, nothing changed. Because if you don't change something, nothing is gonna change. You are, I have heard people talking a lot about, I'm getting bored. And what they are doing, on a conversation I was having with one of my friends, and I just happened to ask him, what are you doing right now at the moment? So he was like, I'm sitting on a couch and watching some Netflix. And I said, sitting on a couch serving channels is not gonna help you, or it's not gonna, you're sitting on a couch and then you're complaining that nothing is happening. What is that one thing that you are gonna change? That is gonna change your psychology. So first thing that comes is, if you want to change something, change your physiology. And that is something I have learned from my gurus, who is Arfin Khan and Tony Robbins, change your physiology to bring a change in your psychology. And people just lie down in their own comfort zone, in their own monotonicity, and then they keep crying that he is biased, she is very arrogant, and this person is like that, and this person is like that. So we have to stop the judging business and start taking action which should amplify the results, whatever you want to achieve. Now, having said that, we are towards the last quarter of 2024, and next year, don't make it so that next year again we are talking on the similar lines and you're still there doing the same thing. What is your say, Divya?
Yeah, action is very important. Just sitting there and complaining and grumbling and saying that this is not happening, that is not happening, and this person did this to me or that person did that to me will not do anything. In fact, we need to take responsibility of our life and we need to take action on what we want to achieve. That will only help us. Like just sitting there and complaining is never going to help you. So we have to first, look, we have to just do some introspection and see that what we are doing, and we need to do our, we need to really grow as a person and really do our inner work and then take action, and that will only help you. If like complaining, comparing, and doing all these things will never help
Yes.
you. That's what my yeah
Correct.
take on.
And that is exactly the reason why people are feeling stuck at a place 5 years, 7 years down the line. And initially, when they joined the organization, and this is to all of you, not to demean you or hurt you, but this is the brutal reality of corporates right now. The moment you cleared your exams or your graduation degree, you joined an organization. And after joining your organization, you saw all rosy, rosy pictures, as in you are getting promotions, you are getting that OJT, rewards, recognition, everything. That continues just for 3 years. After 3 years, there is a feeling of stagnancy, there is a feeling of suffocation. What else? And that's when a resistance start getting built because of your HO, HOD, your superiors, or whoever is leading you or on top of you, and you get into complaint business. So before that feeling of, sulkiness comes, you need to take action. You need to ask yourself. So during this 3 years or during my 5 years, what is that one skill I have added to my resume or to my mind at least, that helps me ask for that promotion? So you cannot get promotion only because someone else is doing better than you and you were doing better than him. You are in comparison business and you are getting that thing, right? It cannot happen and it will never happen. So yeah, I recently watched again and again. I watched this episode of Sadhguru wherein he says, even a bullshit can take you to the top, but it will not let you stay there for long. So there are a lot of things that is going on, which we called the buttering business as well. So there are people, and we only get, frustrated by looking at these people, why they get this, why they get this. So there is something that we need to understand at some point in time. We are not good at buttering business, right? We cannot be in yes sir business at all. And I was the complete no for that department. So if you understand, if you have to do something and you need to understand what are the things which is a complete no to you. If this is complete no to you, then you belong to the group which has to take action. Right? And even people who are
Hmm.
doing this buttering business, they will not be there for long because the trend that is happening right now, entire organizations, top notch, bottom notch, all are into shuffling. So everyone has started getting and seeing the results. So, Divya, I'm just talking to you regarding this only because we are into coaching the similar sort of industry, the mid-career professionals who are who were doing awesome till third, 3 year or 5 year of their career. Now they feel stuck because they don't know what they want from them and what they want from life, what they want from this organization. Your points, Divya.
Yeah, I have also since I mean working for nearly 2 decades, like I've also seen that yeah, a lot of people resort to all these things, buttering and manipulation and all. Like even I'm not a person who would resort to this, and people would tell me you are too
Yeah.
straightforward and you are a misfit for the corporate world and all those things. And I've heard a lot of people also saying that, this person joined the industry after me, but because this person knows how to, I mean, join the job or the industry after me, but because this person knows how to, really butter and, the boss and
Impress the boss.
get away. So that's why, yeah, right. And so that's why this person has got promotion. No, that's fine. Those things are there, but then we also that what do I need to do to get that promotion, like that also needs to be asked. And that's fine, those things will go on. There will be people like that in every organization who will be buttering, who will be manipulating, and who will be doing all these things, but we have to ask ourselves, what is it that I need to do, what is it that I require to do which will really help me to get that
Mhm.
promotion. So I think that is very
Yeah.
important.
Very nicely said, Divya. And I think this is gonna be a discussion which is going. There are millions of topics when we talk about corporates because you already have 20 plus years of experience. And apart from law, I already have 15 years of experience in corporates. So we have seen the struggles of these professionals firsthand. So I would like you to, share your thoughts, opinions, and if you have any particular topic that you would like to discuss, feel free to reach out to any one of us. And that's it from my end. Keep rocking. And Divya, if you have anything to say to the audience, thanks for joining, first of all.
Yeah, thank you so much for really having me here and for giving me this opportunity every time on your live. Yeah, thank you so much. And everyone, I mean, I don't have anything else to say. I mean, I think we've discussed lot many things. And everyone, like as Jyoti also said, keep rocking and take care.
Take care. Bye
Thank you so
bye.
much.
And do join us every Tuesday and Friday whenever we are around. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.